Hi, I'm Mike McDowell, the Chief Operating Officer of Parma International. During this video, we'll be talking to you about FASKOLOR, our line of water-based, non-toxic hobby paint. We've been developing FASKOLOR paint for years and paint all the bodies you see in our ads and catalogs using FASKOLOR. This is Mike Muir from our Research and Development Department, and today he'll be demonstrating tips and techniques for using FASKOLOR paint with an airbrush. For those of you just getting started, this video will be covering different types of airbrushes and air sources, as well as demonstrating how to do a great flame paint job just like the pros. You'll also learn some special techniques that can be used on all types of surfaces. Remember, don't try to create a complicated design on your first try. Like anything, practice makes perfect. Good luck and enjoy the video.
This section deals with the different types of airbrushes for those of you just getting started. There are two types of airbrushes, single and double action. There are several main differences between the two. A single action airbrush is good for covering large areas because it has a broader spray. It's capable of spraying a thicker consistency of paint, so usually no thinning is required. Single action airbrushes are less expensive than other airbrushes, but it may take longer to paint since you can't adjust the paint flow or spray width while spraying. A single action airbrush is an excellent choice for the beginner. A double action airbrush is more versatile since you can vary the width of a sprayed line while it's in use. It delivers a fine spray that would be best suited for detailed work. A double action airbrush is more for the advanced painter. There are several different kinds of paint feed for an airbrush. Popular feeds are side feed, bottom feed, and gravity feed. As you can see, there are advantages and disadvantages to each airbrush depending on the job you want to do. Whichever you choose, just be sure you are comfortable with your selection. As soon as you've chosen an airbrush, you'll need to decide on an air source that's right for you. There are several types of air sources to choose from. Propellant or canned air is the least expensive initially, but doesn't last very long, so you may use more than one can at a time. The cost will add up the more times you paint. CO2 tanks can also be used, but don't sustain a high enough pressure over a long period of time. Some diaphragm compressors can only be used up to 35 or 40 psi, so they may not be the best choice for applying this paint. We recommend a psi between 40 and 70 pounds using a medium airbrush tip. Since oilless piston compressors provide more pressure than the others, they're the best choice for obtaining the best results when using FASKOLOR. For years, Parma International has been researching and developing FASKOLOR paint. FASKOLOR is a water-based, non-toxic paint that actually bonds to the surface when it's sprayed or brushed on. This paint provides maximum resistance to cracking, chipping, peeling, and impact damage, and is fuel-proof up to 35% nitro. This makes FASKOLOR a great choice for use on Lexan bodies. We've used FASKOLOR paint on thousands of our factory-painted bodies since 1996. FASKOLOR is available in standard colors, pearls, pearlescence, fluorescence, and highlight colors. When used properly, our fast change highlight colors can add a special glow to any finish. These colors, when backed with other colors, add a shimmering metallic appearance that changes when viewed at different angles. Fast change colors can be mixed with any other color. All of the colors in our line provide easy water cleanup and have made FASKOLOR an excellent choice for all hobbyists. This video will show you just how easy it is to do a great paint job. Today, Mike will be using a single action bottom feed airbrush, model number 200 by Badger. There are also many other excellent airbrushes made by Pache, Aztec, Thayer and Chandler, as well as other brands. Just be sure to use one that you are comfortable with. Here are some tips when using FASKOLOR on surfaces other than Lexan. For surfaces like wood or styrofoam, such as rockets, Pinewood Derby cars, and train scenery, prep the surface with a 600 grit fine sandpaper, then wipe with a damp cloth. Next, apply Fast White as a primer and/or base coat. Use a low-tack masking material to avoid peeling up paint. For metal, plastic, or fiberglass, such as die-cast or plastic models, use an enamel or lacquer primer. Then prep the surface with a 600 grit sandpaper and wipe with a damp cloth. Apply a base of Fast White in thin, even coats and allow 24 hours drying time. If using this on ceramics, note that greenware cannot be used. The piece must be fired first. FASKOLOR paint will dry with a flat finish, but a coat of urethane or enamel clear gloss can be applied. If you maintain and clean the inside of your RC body with water, or if you race in water, we suggest an enamel or urethane clear coat to protect it. Today, Mike will be airbrushing a Lexan RC body with FASKOLOR. Use a hairdryer or heat gun on high setting between each coat of paint to speed up the drying and bonding time. Be sure the surface has been thoroughly cleaned to ensure that the paint will stick well. If you're not spraying in a paint booth, we recommend using a large box fan with a furnace filter over it to catch any overspray. Use duct tape to hold the filter securely in place. You should always have a place to hang your airbrush so paint does not dry in the tip. Using FASKOLOR is even easier with an adapter cap that fits directly onto our paint bottle. This adapter cap is made by Badger, but fits most airbrushes by other companies as well. In order to be sure you're getting the true color of your paint, it's a good idea to shake the paint bottle well before using it. To avoid overspray, spray inward towards the object that you're painting. When mixing paint, there are a few things to remember. First, mix a small amount of each color on a piece of cardboard to get the desired result. Once satisfied with the color mixture, you're ready to mix a larger batch. It's important to keep track of how many drops were used to get the proper ratio. Adding only a few drops at a time to the second color and being sure to mix it well after the drops are added will make mixing paint easier.